Good morning, friends. Welcome to my channel. Today start tradehead.com's and topic name is admin beginners. So start the data management topic. So basic concept today learn. So data management topic topic import data and export data. So two topics. So very important topic. So first topic is import data. Import data learning objective. After the completing this unit, you will be able to describe the compare to different options for the importing data into the Salesforce. And assembly, this unit require the some additional instructions for the readers users to the access and it is screen readers and version of the unit. Click on this below. Introductions to the data import. You can easily import external data into the Salesforce. Supported the data source include any of the programs. Chat can save data in the comma delimited text format. Salesforce offered two main methods for the importing data: data import wizard and data loaders. First, data import wizard. These tools assemble throughout the set of the menu let lets you import data in the common standard object such as contact, leads, accounts, as well as data in custom object. It can import up the 50,000 record at a time. It's provide a simple interface to specify the organization's configurations, parameters, data source, and the fields mapping that map the fields name in your the import fields files with the fields name in the Salesforce. Data loaders. This is a client application that can import up to the 150 million records at a time of any data type either from the files or database connections. It can be the operated there is thought the user's interface or the command line. In the latter case, you need to the specify data source feeds mapping and other the parameters by the configurations files. This market in possible to automate the import process using API calls. Next, use the data import wizard when you need to the load less than 50,000 records. The object you need to the import supporting by the wizard. You don't need to the import process to be automated. Next, you use data loaders when you need to the loads 50,000 to the 150 million records. If you need to the loads more than 150 million records, we recommend you work with the Salesforce partners, visit an app exchange for the suitable the partner's product. You need to load into the object in not supported by the data input wizard. You want to the schedule regular data loads such as a nightly input. Next, and data loaders use the SOAP API process records for faster processing. You cannot configure it to use the bulk API instant. The bulk API is optimized to load a large numbers of the records. Simulate, simulation it is a faster than the SOAP API do of parallel processing and the favor the network round the trips. Prepare for the data imports. Cloud kick the manufacturer custom the snaker design and personalize for their customer sales superstar candles and Joes as Joes are always eager to get fresh year and exercise, so they schedule a walking the meeting with Linda, the company Salesforce admin. They want the Linda help to the bring the CRM data into Salesforce because they have fewer than 50,000 records. Linda decided to use the data input wizard. When she get back to the desk after the walk, she prepares to data for the imports. Before the importing data, and Linda prepare for the data using the following the Salesforce or data import guidelines. Use your exiting the software to create input files. You will use the input data files to now import the data into the Salesforce. Clean up the input files for accuracy and consistency. This is invalid updating the data, remove duplicate, deletes unnecessary information, correct spelling and other errors, and enforce naming the conventions. Compare your data feeds with the Salesforce feeds. You can improve into the verify that your data will be the mapped into the appropriate Salesforce feeds. You might need to the fine tune the mapping the before starting the input for the data. See fields mapping for other the data and organize import in the online helps. Make any configurations changes required in the Salesforce to the handle the input data. For the example, you might need to the create new the custom fields and new value to pick list or temporary deactivated workflow rules. Salesforce recommend you input using small text files first to market sure you have the prepare for your source data correctly. So next, use the data import wizard. Start the wizard from setup into the data import wizard into the quick find box in the select the data import wizard. Second, review the information the provided on the welcome page, then click the launch wizard. Second, choose the data that you want to the import. First, the import accounts, contact leads, solutions, personal accounts, campaign members. Click the standard object. The import custom object. Click the custom object. Specify the whether you want to the add new the standard object records or the add to the update and records. Specify the matching and other the criteria necessary. However, over the questions make the more information about the each option. Specify the files of the content your data. You can specify the data files by dragging the CSV to the upload area of the page. By clicking the CSV category you are using the and then navigating to and selecting the files and choose the characters in encodings methods for your the files. Most users can access the default characters encodings. Click the next. Map your the data feeds to show, Salesforce data feeds in the data import wizard. Tries to map as many of your data feeds as possible as standard Salesforce data feeds. If Salesforce cannot automatically map feeds, however, you do not manually unmapped the fields are not the inputted into the Salesforce to the C list standard Salesforce data feeds. Input the setup at the top the page. Click object managers. Click the object the was feeds you are the interested in the click the feeds relationship. For the example, you if you want to see list of standard Salesforce feeds for the leads, click the object managers leads feeds and relationship. Next, scan the list of the mapped data feeds and locate any unmapped the feeds. Click the map to the left of each unmapped the feeds. In the map, you the feeds dialogs box change the Salesforce feeds you onto the map to the and click the map and the click map your the feeds dialoging box also the give you one option of saving the data and unmapped the feeds general nodes uh, feeds or the account and contact to do so choose the account net of contact note from the map to drop down list and click the map the change the mapping that is a Salesforce perform the automatically click the change into the left of the appropriate the fields the choose the Salesforce fields you want to the map to the and click the map click the next review and start the import review you the import the information of the review the page if you still have a in unmapped fields and that you want to the import click previous to the returns to previous the page and specify your the mappings click the start import click the import status from setup into the bulk data jobs in click find box then select the bulk data loads jobs the users when start the data import receive the status emails when import the completed. So user zoom options, you are the browser to adjust the shrink, shrink, shrink the size of the content if you cannot see the map buttons. The users who start the data import receive this receive a data email when the import incompleted. So then tell me more. Actually, this is information can help you the integrate your the inputted data into the Salesforce. So multi-select the picklist, checks box, default value, date and time fields, formula fields, fields validation rules. And next, data import, prepare the for your data import and data loaders, data import the video series and hand-on challenges get ready you will be the completed you are the unit in you are the one of the hand of the org click the launch to the get started the click of the name you are the org dot choose the different one you are the challenges import the data using the data import wizard download csv files that content data the and import the using the data import wizards download these csv files by using the clicking and selecting the save link as make sure you save in the csv files and not let in files you don't need to use excels so next use the data import wizard and imported files. So kind of data, accounts and contacts. So next use the data, import the wizard into import the files. Kind data, account and contact. Type of the input, add a new records. Match contact the by names. Next, where is your the data located? CSV files. Next, files choose the file choose charters code ISO 8859 first the default Next, value separate the by comma, map all fields of F name to connect first name, L name to connect last name, call to contact mobiles last name and first name. So this is a very important topic, and this is a questions. So interview level, this is questions. So input data using the data input wizard. So example, so you're the student helpful the question and answers, step by step the question answer. So very helpful the this is the questions. So daily practice and sure 100% sure this is question you the HR rounds and technical rounds question. This is a very important question. So this is question is a step by step you're the learn and the practice. So next topic is the export data. Export data learning the object. After the completing this unit you will be able to so describe the compare to the methods and exporting data in Salesforce. Export data and manually using the data input the device, set up the monetize the export of the data and weekly on the monthly schedules. Next, input and data input. Next, Salesforce import two main the methods importing the data. First, data input service. Second, and data loaders. So first, data input service, browser service assembled thought the set of the menu. It allow you to the export data manually once every 7 day for the weekly export and 29 days for the monthly export. You can also the import data automatically at a weekly or monthly intervals. Weekly input and available enterprise the performance and unlimited editions in professionals editions and the developers editions. You can generate the backup of files only every 29 days and automatically at a monthly intervals only. Data loaders, client application that is must install separate. You can must operate either thought the users interface or the common files, and the latter options is useful you if you want to automate the export the process or use API to integrate with another systems. Using the next using the data export service setup. From the setup, enter the data input, the click the form box and then select the data input export schedule export. Next, export name the option the prepare for the files for the export immediately. This option in the only available if even enough time has a passed since you the last input. The schedule the input the options allow you to the schedule the export process to run at a monthly intervals. Next, select the desired encoding for your the export files. If you want to the image document attachment and so that is include your the data, select the appropriate options, select the replace careers returns with the space to have a space in test of the carriage returns or the line the break you the export the files. This is useful if you want the clients to the use your the export files for the importing or other integrations. If you want to schedule your the export, select and frequently only available for the organization with the monthly export start and end date and time date for your the schedule export. Under the export data, select the types of the data to include in your the export. We recommend that you select the include all the data if you want to not familiar this with the terminology used for some of the types of data. Click the start export or save salesforce the create zip archive of csv files and emails you want to the ready export will be completed as soon as possible. How where we can do generate this date and time the export will be completed large export and breaken up of the into multiple files. Follow the link of the emails or link data import to download at a zip files are the deleted 48 after that is emails in sent. So very important topic and today learn so data management topic. So and include the two topic name is import data and export data is a very important topic. So um, so some tricks in how much download the data in files. So step by step the solutions and process. So thank you so much friends, and my channel subscribe like and share. Thank you, bye.